You've got a bug problem that no exterminator in the world can fix. Your only hope is Marcus Phoenix, and it's up to you to take out the Locust Horde. Put down that can of Raid. This enemy calls for tips, tricks, and special hints. I'll show you everything you need to squash those bugs in Gears of War right now on Cheat. Welcome to Cheat, the video game show where winning is the only option. I'm Kristin Holt, and in this episode, we're digging deep into the swarming underbelly of game designer Cliffy B's latest masterpiece, Gears of War. Unless you've been hiding in the hollow for the past few months, you know that Gears is one of the fastest-selling games of all time. This epic third-person shooter for Xbox 360 brings the sci-fi console bug hunt into all-new territory, with an emphasis on strategy and team-based play. You brute force button mashers won't get too far in this game. Let's see what we're up against. It's known as Emergence Day, the day the Locust Horde sprung from the depths under every major city on the Earth-like planet Sarah. With civilization in chaos, the Horde took control and billions of humans perished in the assault. Rather than allow the Locust to control their spoils of war, the humans decided to retaliate. In an attempt to neutralize the Horde, the humans eradicated almost every city and military installation the Locust took control over. The remaining survivors gathered on the Jacinto Plateau in hopes that its thick rock strata would hold off their underground enemies. Eventually, the Locust Horde breached their defenses. During the attack, Marcus Phoenix abandoned his post and was later court-martialed and sentenced to 40 years imprisonment. 14 years later, the COG were thrown on their heels with limited manpower and pardoned everyone at Jacinto Penitentiary to help fight the menace.
Welcome back to the Army, soldier.
We got some more!
From the start, you'll see why Gears of War lives up to its reputation. From killer textures and graphics to fluid cinematic camera moves, this game will have you screaming for more.
Bang!
But before you go out in a blaze of glory, you'll need to learn some basics. When you find yourself in a tight spot, use the A button to take cover behind walls, boulders, or columns. You can use this intuitive control feature to slip side to side between cover for a better position. Hold down the left trigger to take aim and the right trigger to shoot. You can also blind fire from behind cover by pressing the right trigger without aiming first. It works best in close quarters or cover fire, and even though you lose accuracy, you won't lose your head. The Locust Horde regularly bursts forth from the ground through emergence holes. Luckily, you can use your bolo grenades to quickly seal them back up again. Hold down the left trigger to spin the grenade and see your throw trajectory. Move the right analog stick to aim and pull the right trigger to throw. By now, you might be wondering, is that a chainsaw on my gun? Hell yeah, it is! To unleash my personal favorite method of dismemberment, hold down the B button to start up the engine and pull the right trigger to bring the pain. Just remember that if you get hit while holding B, your chainsaw will stop and you'll have to rev it up again. You can also deal out melee hits with any other gun. It's just not as fun. Finally, keep an eye on your teammates. Use the left bumper to view the health and location of your squad members. If any of them take a fall while defending democracy, you'll have to lend a helping hand to get them back on their feet.
You're good to go.
Man, war is a biatch. Okay, so you're a flawed hero out to redeem his good name while kicking some butt along the way. You can relate to that. As in any war game, one good way to increase your status is with battlefield souvenirs. In Gears of War, they're called COG tags. Here's how to snag some. Looking for bragging rights while playing Gears? You could grab your chainsaw and rip up someone's face. And then there's Plan B, pick up some COG tags. The people at Epic Games were nice enough to leave tags all around the game that help you get achievement points in your Xbox 360 profile. Basically, they're a quick way to brag to your friends about how much locust ass you managed to dominate. It's kind of like the online version of a tattoo.
Oh, yeah!
Good places to look for these bad boys are around dead bodies,
We should remember the dead.
under debris, and off the main path of your bloody campaign. Most of the time, the bodies have already rotted away and all that's left is the cog tag. Well, the owner certainly won't need it now, so go ahead and snatch it. Other tags can be found on the outskirts where major firefights have happened. Scope the field after a showdown with the bugs. You might just net a shiny blue treat. Another good place to look is under debris. Kick up the trash or rip it apart with your chainsaw. You should find at least 1 or 2 tags. If not, at least you gotta take your anger out on some furniture. You're a tough guy. Cog tags are nice, I guess, but I'm more of a puka shell kind of girl. Then again, those don't really do anything for my achievement points. I have plenty more Gears of War secrets to show you after the break, including a walkthrough of the dangerous Nightfall mission. But first, want the most bang for your click? Then try this handy quick cheat. The Locust Horde is coming for you in Gears of War for Xbox 360. It's mankind's final battle, so make sure you have enough grenades and plenty of ammo for your shotguns, lancers, and rifles. When you see your ammo running low, press the right bumper twice and try to achieve a perfect reload.
Grenadier!
By getting it on the white portion of the ammo bar, you reload quicker and gain extra damage with each shot. Don't screw up the reload or it could cost you precious time. And that's something the Horde ain't gonna give to you.
You're in G4's video game mashup. Now, cheat.
The new BK Breakfast Value Menu. 10 items starting at $1. The king has cracked your morning rut.
Rated T for teen.
We have the location of the missiles. It's on you, Mitchell. Take them out.
Enemy helo! Get down! Medic! Get Mitchell! Hit that chopper! I got it! Target acquired! Cover! Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. Available Thursday.
What do you think of Stride?
Ridiculous, long-lasting government, big business.
Stride is a hit. So Brad in accounting says to me, if the flavor lasts so long, won't we sell less gum? What a moron.
Maybe Brad was right.
Maybe the flavor does last too long.
New Sweet Peppermint Stride, the ridiculously long-lasting gum.
Buy.com, the best deals on over 2 million products, like the Buffalo 500GB Link Station Live multimedia storage server. Store your photos, music, and movies for the low price of $299.95. Quicken Willmaker Plus 2007. Plan for your future, protect your family and your assets. Get it now for $38.99. Peter Pan 2-Disc Platinum Edition. This newly restored classic is available for a limited time. Get yours for the special price of $16.99. So next time you buy, buy.com.
Attention all gamers, X-Play is now interactive and in prime time. Join Adam and Morgan for game reviews, live on-screen chat, and video viewer mail. Weeknights at 8, only on G4.
G4 is live from E3.
Live from Comic-Con in San Diego.
Live from CES.
Is live from Tokyo Game Show.
Welcome back to Cheat, where the legal kill limit on Gears of War Locusts has just been raised. So far, you've surveyed the battlefield and gotten a glimpse of your enemy in broad daylight. But just like jogging, cycling, and feeding mogwais, Gears of War gets way more dangerous after dark.
It's all you, Dom.
Don't worry, I got it.
In Gears of War, you're constantly left behind, like Kevin McAllister on Christmas.
Man, but I'm not giving you my ride, yo.
Your goal in the Nightfall mission is to locate the junker at Asfo gas station.
But you go get it.
But there is one catch. You have to survive the night. After making your way across the dock, you're introduced to creatures called the Krill. These flying beasts appear when the sun sets. Like we learned from Pitch Black in that one Anna Paquin movie, when darkness falls, stay in the light. Just ask these guys. Start by going through the building and shooting the propane tank in front of the car. Throw a frag grenade to clear out the drones and to close the emergence hole behind the concrete block. Shoot the other tank in the street and get to steppin'. To your left, there's a shed which contains a cog tag and ammo. Light it up, sprint across to grab them, and quickly run back out. Continue to your right. Work your way down the alleyway and remember to stay in the light. Shoot all the canisters, including the ones underneath the rubble. Remember to constantly take cover because there's a turret gun aiming right at you. Head into the building and bust a cap. Kick the door open and run upstairs to meet more locusts. Take cover and penetrate to the left to flank them. Destroy the emergence hole and blow up the propane tank nearby. Go through the warehouse and duck behind the burning car. Push it down the street to avoid the Krill and Troika fire. Run to the hallway on the left and flank the unsuspecting enemy with a little chainsaw action. Be sure to destroy the propane behind the garbage bin outside the window.
Something's about to go down for sure.
Your buddies call and tell you that something big is about to happen. Go back out to the street and into the alley, which you've already conveniently lit. Anya calls to tell you that hostiles are making their way to Delta 2's position. Kick the door open and take cover. Take out any hostiles in the area and light the propane behind the broken wall. Move across the yard to the right, shoot the second tank, and kill all the remaining baddies. The streets are really dark and impossible to move through. Climb the stairs in the building to your right. Pick up the ammo to the left and jump on the spotlight. Guide Dom as he maneuvers down the street. After making it safely across, he'll turn on the festival lights. Fight off a few wretches on the way down and pick up the tags. Catch up to Dom and kill the 2 drones. Once you go up the street, you'll be attacked. Clear the enemy out with the assistance of your grenade. Enter the building and stock up on ammo. Shoot the tank outside the window and jump out. Follow the light path and go into the hall. Go down the hallway and you'll be attacked by wretches. Once you exit the building, grab the cog tags to your right. Shoot the car with the propane tank and run beside it. At last! Chap's gas station and your sweet new ride. Want Gears of War cheats or other gaming tips in your pocket? Just visit g4tv.com/podcast for clips of this and your other favorite G4 shows. Get ready to play Gears of War in co-op mode right after the break, but first, here's a quick cheat to help you fight off the dreaded wretches. From flying krill to deadly boomers, the enemies come at you thick and fast in Gears of War for Xbox 360. But the wretches are hands down the most annoying creatures you'll encounter. They're small and unarmed, but they shriek till your head explodes. Take them out with melee strikes. But skip the grenades and Lancer chainsaw rifle. Use quick hit melee punches to ice the little yappers instantly.
You're in G4's video game mashup. Now, cheat.
You are a naughty boy.
Warning. The wearing of tag body spray in collegiate settings may result in straight A's but a complete misunderstanding of the French language. Comprende?
Tag body spray for guys. Consider yourself warned.
Pizza Hut's Cheesy Bites Pizza with those irresistible cheese-filled bites.
Amazing. It's my new chocolate phone with VCast streaming capabilities. It's free from Pizza Hut.
No, I meant the pizza. I'm starving.
Pepperoni?
Buy a large Cheesy Bites pizza for just $11.99 and get a free LG chocolate phone with a new 2-year activation on a Verizon wireless plan of $39.99 or more. Now the pizza that gives you more comes with the phone that does more.
Can I hold it? No.
Want more? Get America's favorite pizza. Pizza Hut.
store.
Nothing brings out the kid in you like the scrumptious combination of milk chocolate and airy Krispies. Nestle Crunch, for the kid in you.
The lightsaber, legendary weapon of the Jedi and the Sith. You have mastered other lightsabers, but none like this. Armed with the new Force Action lightsaber, you're able to instantly launch your blade with a flurry of light and sound. Whether you are Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker, or Lord Vader, the power of the Force is in your hands. Force Action lightsaber each sold separately. Batteries not included.
Morning movies. Morning. You've all been picked. You're all heading out. Netflix users have made a list of the DVDs they want to see. They'll receive their movies, it's you guys, in about 1 business day. Now, with never late fee, they can keep you as long as they like. As soon as they send one of you back in this prepaid envelope, we'll automatically send another from their list. Let's move it, people. You too, romantic comedy.
Netflix. Start your free trial. Now, plans from only $4.99.
You ever think you might have worms? If your computer is slowing down or crashing or just acting weird.
E-acceleration with the full power of Stop Sign can make it like new again.
Stop Sign gives you virus protection second to none.
With a spam blocker and spyware remover.
Pop-up blocker.
And the Stop Sign firewall for all the protection you'll ever need.
Guaranteed.
You may be infected and not even know it. Go to StopSign.com for a free virus scan now.
The ultimate test of strength, agility, and courage. Ninja Warrior. The phenomenon that is sweeping Japan has landed on American shores with all new episodes. Ninja Warrior. Weeknights starting March 19th at 6:30 and 10:30. Only on G4.
Welcome back to Cheat, where the only good locust is a dead locust. So far, we've seen Gears of War from a single-player perspective, but this game really kicks some booty in co-op mode, where you and your friends can use strategy to take out your enemies over Xbox Live. Take cover and keep your comm open. We're going co-op. Want to make a good thing even better? Then bring a friend along. In Gears of War's co-op mode, the second player controls DOM instead of the CPU. The game's AI is sharp, but there's no substitute for a real-life gamer at the controls.
That's 3 for 3.
Communicate and coordinate by working together to take out the enemy. In single-player mode, once you're down, you have to restart the level from the last checkpoint. Not in co-op, buddy. You can revive each other when you take a fall.
Get up!
Work together to distract the enemy. Use one player as a decoy while the other one flanks. Communication is a key factor in this mode. While riding in the junker, alert your partner to oncoming krills, or defend your buddy while he's at the wheel in Nightfall.
One dead grub!
The only downer about co-op is having to split the weapons and ammo. But sharing is caring, especially when there's a buttload of evil creatures aiming to take out civilization. There's a few instances in the game where you're asked to choose between the left and right paths. In co-op mode, you can each take a separate route. Of course, if one of you dies, you'll both have to restart the level. So stay frosty, soldier. The hardest path mission is in Act 4, where you're asked to investigate a downed chopper. The right path is the hardest because you're faced with a horde of locusts. The left path is the easiest as it takes you through the second story of the building. The right team enters a courtyard. Take cover behind the pillars and shoot the enemy. The left team will be able to assist you from above. Enter the next courtyard and you'll face a cedar, but don't worry about it. Take cover and make sure to eliminate the rest of the enemy in the area and close the emergence hole.
Hole has been sealed.
With the left team, make your way through the building. Kill the Throne guard in the corner and head towards the lockers. Take out the wretches and the grenader, then grab the Hammer of Dawn to fry the cedar in the courtyard. Once you reach the wheel, turn it to raise the gate. This will allow the right team in the courtyard to make it through the bottom floor. Move to the other building and lend a hand to your teammates below. Go down the stairs and kill the locusts across the street. The right team will face heavy fire. fight your way outside the lecture hall and across the walkway.
Hell yeah!
Once you make it to the other building, head down and make quick work of those gunners. Reunite with your other teammates and shoot the propane tanks behind the car to blow out the gates. Always work together and lend a helping hand. Remember, it's bros before drones, people. If you thought co-op play was fun, wait till I show you what Gears of War can do in online multiplayer mode. I'll do that right after the break, but first, check out this quick cheat to help revive your friends on the battlefield. It's gonna take a team effort to save humanity in Xbox 360 Gears of War, so you better keep your men alive as you battle the Locust Horde. As the battles rage, your team members all fight together, and it's your job to keep them all in fighting shape. When you're engaged in a firefight and one of your men is hurt, their name and location will flash on the screen. As they bleed out, you must get to them and revive them. Pressing the X button allows them to rejoin the fight quickly. So be a good leader and make sure all your men survive the fight. Humanity is counting on them.
Tonight on Attack of the Show, we're preparing for glory as well as the gory when we go behind the scenes and visit the set of 300. And we watch a lot of videos just to find a chosen few worthy of being the next YouTube star of the moment. It's Attack of the Show tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Not many people get me, but you do. I can see it in your face.
Tired of bad dates? At eHarmony, we'll connect you with singles pre-screened for compatibility with you. Log on for your free personality profile.
If you're ever in an interview and are asked if you've had leadership experience, try not to smile. There's strong, and then there's Army Strong. Find out more at goarmy.com/strong.
Back. Today, only from Wirefly.com, you can choose your favorite color of Motorola Razr, free when ordered with a new wireless plan. Wirefly.com is the internet's #1 seller of wireless phones and plans. View every available rate plan from every provider in your area. Your free Motorola Razr arrives via free FedEx shipping with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call 1-800-552-9000 or visit Wirefly.com today.
Ooh, music file sharing. Is it sharing or stealing? I think it's sharing if you're not burning it for all your friends.
I think there's no difference between taking a file from your friend's computer and sliding a CD in your pocket from the music store.
Go to G4TV.com. Always fresh, always new, always plugged in.
Welcome back to Cheat's full-scale assault on Gears of War. So far, you've worked your way up from single-player and night missions to co-op mode. But take your Gears online and it's a whole new game. Here's how to make the most of your multiplayer experience. Are you a hardened cog ready to take the fight for freedom online? Or have you defected from the human race and decided to lead the Locust Horde into a never-ending skirmish for planetary dominance? Either way, it sounds like you're ready to cut your teeth on the non-stop action that is Gears of War Online multiplayer. There's 3 different types of matches you can choose from. Execution puts forth the challenge of eliminating every player on the opposing team with only headshots, point-blank shots, chainsaw bayonet dismemberment, or the good old curb stop. Assassination gives each team a leader, who in turn is the enemy's main target. This forces you to protect your fearless general from the forthcoming onslaught. The team leader is the only person on the map that can pick up new weapons and unlock their use for his or her teammates. And finally, there's my personal favorite, Warzone. In this mode, your assignment is complete annihilation of the opposing team any way possible. All 3 options require quick reflexes and teamwork, so keep those headsets on and always stay in contact with your teammates. Since there's no jumping, rolling is the best way to evade a close encounter. Melee hits and point-blank shotgun blasts are deadly, so this move could save your life more than once. Planning and teamwork are also key to survival on the multiplayer battlefield. Use the buddy system. Travel in pairs or groups to stay alive. Tactical moves like flanking call for communication and timing.
Incoming smoke!
Draw the enemy's fire to one area while your teammates get into position and attack from the side. Once you reach Tyro Station, run downstairs and under the tracks to find some frag grenades. Head back up the stairs in the middle to get onto the tracks and find the Hammer of Dawn. Just keep an eye out for the 6 o'clock commuter line.
Incoming smoke!
This map presents a good path for a rear flank, so have your teammates draw the enemy into a firefight across the tracks. Meanwhile, you can run underneath and catch the enemy from behind. When you spawn on the low ground in escalation, you may think you're at a disadvantage. Grab the sniper rifle and plant yourself in this corner near the first set of stairs. Now you're in a prime spot for headshots. If you spawn at the top, there's no sniper rifle, but there are 2 magnums, one on the right and one in between the first 2 sets of stairs. You can take headshots with the magnum as well, but you need 2 direct hits to take your enemy down. Keep your eyes open and your wits about you, and you might just live to fight another day, soldier. Or maybe not. Alright, are you ready for the final boss battle? Spoiler alert, he's tough, but like any game boss, he has his weaknesses, and it's up to you to find and exploit them. Ready or not, here comes the ultimate Gears of War challenge. At Gears of War's climax, you'll encounter a roadblock on your way to the Locust Horde's catacombs. That roadblock's name is Ram. Stock up on weapons and ammo before you board the last train car. There are 2 ammo boxes, some grenades, a long-shot sniper rifle, and a torque bow, which will definitely come in handy. Ram shields himself on all sides with a thick swarm of krill. You have 2 options here. Wait till he sends them after you to start shooting, or nail him right away with a torque bow. This'll force the little buggers to scatter so you can take a clear shot. Once Ram's exposed, you can use almost any weapon to take him down. The torque bow deals out heavy damage with each hit. The long-shot sniper rifle and magnum are good if you want to go for headshots. Or you can just mow him down with the barrage from your Lancer assault rifle. Ram will advance on your position, so don't stand still too long. I suggest hiding behind this bundle of pipes in the middle until he gets too close. When he's about to strike, beat it for the last concrete block in front of the turret. Keep up the attacks, and Ram will eventually fall after a few passes. Now it's time to go all Terminex on those underground baddies. And that's all the Gears of War help I'm permitted to give you by law. Now get out there and start wasting some locusts. If you missed any of these tips, visit us on the web at g4tv.com/cheat or you can write to us at cheat@g4tv.com. Until next time, I'm Kristin Holt, and you've been cheating.
Coming up on this episode